So, Alex, welcome to the Soul Sisters podcast.
Welcome to the Soul Sister podcast, Daniella.
We're doing it.
We finally did it after how many?
Long time.
Yeah,
So I literally wrote a note in my phone in 2021, and I said, "Me and Alex have to do a podcast together about." Actually, I think I named it like "Hey Lady Podcast" or something. That's such a bad name.
I think I remember. And then the first recording was
in your garage. Yeah. We did a test run. We got a test run in your garage because I was like, let's see if we have the dynamic, if we have the flow.
Did we have the dynamic at that time?
Yeah.
No.
Let's say yes.
Just be honest. We're here to be honest.
So let's talk about our friendship because this is all about friendship.
Do you want to talk about yourself first, or?
I love to talk about myself.
My old man, we should laugh.
So yeah, we have to tell people about how we met since we've been friends for.
Since 2005. So
18 years? What is that? 18 years?
Yeah.
18 years?
One of the questions in the trivia for later was, what grade did I get in maths? So I changed it to math.
Maths?
So I got a B, FYI, but I don't think I deserve the B.
No, I'm terrible at math.
But
we need to talk about French class because that's where it all began.
Yep. So you want to go first?
So we both grew up in Miami without knowing each other, but we met in Orlando when we moved here. You moved in what, 2003 or 4?
2005. 2005.
You moved in 2005
no.
also? No.
When was the year of the hurricanes? Wasn't it
2003?
It doesn't matter.
You moved here first, and then I moved here second.
Okay, perfect. Because I clearly don't know my own timeline.
I think you moved a year before we did.
Word.
So we moved at the very end of 2005. Okay. And then it was the middle of my junior year, which sucked because I had friends in high school that I had been friends with for years.
You had to get all kinds of reestablished.
Yes, because we had been friends through some of them through elementary school, middle school, and friends in high school. And then I had to be like in the middle of my junior, bye. I'm going to go to another place far away.
I'll see you guys later.
It was so weird. I was like, dang. It was awful. It was a hard move. Mm-hmm. But the very first day in French class, Madame Birkin.
Wild.
So I go into French class. I was taking French. I love French. I love French things. Francophone. So I was taking Francophile. So we were taking French class, and the very first day the teacher, I guess she didn't have enough desks, but for some reason she pulled out this random desk, or maybe she just knew in her heart that we needed to be together, because she pulled out this random desk and put it right next to Alex.
No rhyme or reason. I'm still trying to figure out why that was the case.
So weird. And then I was like, okay. So I sit down. I put my little backpack next to me. I sit next to Alex. We start talking. I was like, I'm from Miami. And she's like, I'm from Miami.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then I almost killed the teacher because I put my little backpack right next to me. And I guess she wasn't used to a student being there.
Rightly, though, because she just was like, she caught herself real quick. I was super impressed.
She was like, oh, yep. I just remember, I can see so clearly the whiplash of her head, like tripping over my backpack. But anyways, we love Madame Birkin. She's the best.
Yeah, she brought us together.
She was our
relationship happen.
She did. She was our matchmaker.
So, but yeah, no, I remember you coming in French class, and then she was like, I don't even know French anymore. I took 3 years. I can't remember. But she's from Miami, and she had to have seen me light up or something, because I was inside. I was like, wow, that is so cool. I cannot believe it.
I know.
So I don't know, maybe she saw it, and then she was like, oh yeah, let me just, and I feel like the desk made an audible, like,
something, yeah. It was all very, like, out of this world, yeah.
It was wild. And I was never the kind of, I didn't have any friends, because I had to transfer from a private school to public school, because I started my freshman year in private school, and then I transferred to Oviedo High School. And I didn't have any friends, and I didn't know how, because everyone already had like established relationships.
It's hard.
Like friendships,
it's hard
like you
to
said.
Come in.
So I was like, whatever, I guess I'm just going to be lonely for the rest of my life for high school. And luckily, low-key enough to that I wasn't bullied.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then for whatever reason, just right next to me.
I know, that was so cool. I never forgot that. I was like, it was just weird.
Yeah.
The placement was perfect.
It was divine.
It was destined. It was destiny. So anyways, from there, and then it was weird because, so we met in French class. We kind of connected at school. We became school friends.
Yep.
But then we ended up going to the same church. Like, how did that happen? I was thinking back. I'm like,
That is
how did we
true.
end up at the same church too?
And it's funny because Oviedo has like a trillion.
Even though it's a small
billion
town. So Oviedo's a
churches.
small little town outside of Orlando. But, like, yeah, there's a lot of churches.
But
But
that
still.
one that was that like directly after? I don't know. I feel like there was
I'm trying to
like
remember.
a break in between.
Yeah, there's like a weird bridge. And I was like, how did we connect in church?
No, but that is
But we
true.
ended up by chance at that church. I don't think we were like, hey, come to this church together, right?
Yeah, no.
We by chance.
By chance. ended
We're
up
at the same church. This is just meant to be in every situation.
Yeah, we were
So,
soulmates
yeah,
from the get-go.
Yeah. Soul sisters.
Soul sisters. That is
That is what it comes from. So should we talk about our outfits? Our cuckoo crazy
Oh,
outfits?
yeah, go ahead. Yes,
So
absolutely.
when we were thinking about this podcast, we were like, we want it to be funny. We want it to be silly because that's like us. So we kind of went in this Dumb and Dumber direction.
I'm trying.
We love stupid, silly things. So that's where our silly little outfits came from. So yeah, I'm Harry. I was gonna say Jerry again.
Gary?
And you are Lloyd.
Lloyd Christmas. What are the three?
The three
that
most
you
notable
remember?
points. Okay, well, significantly, we were both in each other's wedding. That's so beautiful.
You're so sweet.
That's so beautiful.
I
We
didn't
were
even
both
think of any of that.
Bridesmaids. I know. You're thinking about Payless, aren't you?
I am totally thinking about Payless.
We'll get to Payless. So we were both in each other's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Maids of honor.
Bridesmaid. You were my maid of honor. I was your bridesmaid.
Because I have a sister.
Right,
Sorry.
because I have a sister. Default. It's a scapegoat reason. Whatever. We'll let it pass.
And I was super pregnant at your wedding. I was like literally about to have my firstborn child.
You had it on the honeymoon. You couldn't hold it in for like a minute. I felt so bad. I'm like out here, woohoo, getting crunk, and you're just like, I'm having a baby.
Just pushing
and
on
my
a baby.
life is changing once again. And I'm just like, okay, I can't even visit you.
But luckily, I mean, the timing was kind of perfect. It could have been after, and that would have been super hard after him being born. But we had,
Yeah.
it was perfect.
Yeah. So basically, you got maternity photos.
Yes. Dang, why did I think of that?
I'll get them for you.
I
They're
should have
still
done that.
literally on
A little USB
on
drive.
USB.
Of
Right.
course.
That's real bad. I'm gonna have to get them printed at Walmart, where the edges don't match.
Super grainy.
Yeah, because she gave me like a whole package. She's like, "Go ahead, I can print them out for you free."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Yeah, I'll reach out to." Never did. You think she'll do it after 7 years? Unlikely. Highly
She's like,
unlikely.
girl, I'm not even doing photography anymore. She's like, I'm not on these
I
streets.
belong to. I belong to the streets. You seen this economy?
It's hard to be a photographer, a freelance photographer. Speaking from experience, it's hard.
I know.
You got to charge $4,000 for wedding pictures.
And people want to
survive.
pay $5. People literally want to pay $5.
I don't even know if I want to get into this topic.
No,
It's
no,
so
no. Okay,
frustrating.
so
Oh, okay.
in our wedding, in each other's wedding.
Yeah, we were in each other's wedding. We pay less.
Pay less. So this
pay
is
less.
gonna cross over because the pay less was ridiculous.
We just have fun anywhere we go. Like
Yeah.
that's when you know you have like a true blue
Yo,
friend is when you
Payless. I wish
can
we
just
had
have
a
fun
picture.
anywhere.
I wish we had pulled up a picture of the shoe itself because then they would understand.
Maybe I can find one. Let me just pull this out of my pants and see if I can find a picture of
we
this
call
shoe.
it the brick
The
red
brick,
shoe.
yeah.
And we were hysterically laughing. It probably wasn't even that funny.
I mean, I feel like those are kind of in style now.
That is
So
true.
we were just
I think
we
they're
were
called
just-
like
oh, yeah.
creepers or something.
What?
Because they have just
Platform sandals?
were they sandals or like Mary Jane style? I don't even remember.
They were hideous, but they were pleather and red. That's all I remember. And we were dying. Okay, so the story is, we're not getting to the story. The story is that we were young and don't have money, so we were just walking around the mall. We walk into Payless because I used to love Payless. R.I.P. Payless. I love you, Payless. I'm so sorry that you're no longer around. And we walk into Payless and we see there's a block. It is a
Literal
block.
Block.
and and straps, and
Like
it's pleather and red.
Think cinder. Basically,
Cinder
it was
block.
like a
Yeah,
cinder
it's like a
block.
cinder block. I can't find anything that's like
And it was
what
like
we
a huge
saw.
size.
It was so
I was
big.
gonna say 9, but then I didn't
And
want to put
so,
myself.
yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm a
It's
9.
not that big.
And honestly, these are kind of in style now. These like big platform, like whatever. You guys had to be there. I'm so sorry. But it was, so we started dying laughing, like out of control laughing. And the lady that worked up Payless,
so
all of a sudden we
annoying.
just see her like pop her head through the aisle. She's like, everything okay? Need help? Guys okay? Need anything? And we're like,
Yeah, we're fine, thank you.
we're good. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we had to like simmer
I
down.
think we left.
Yeah, we probably just were
I
like,
don't think I don't think we could control it after that.
there's so much fun. It's just like fun to look at shoes and make fun of shoes
It
or
is.
just make fun of outfits. We're like,
I
what?
try to think about the people who buy them. That sounds mean, but I just there has to be some.
Who's
Why would they
buying
make
these?
it?
Who's buying these
Why
things?
would they make it? Last one.
Oh, jeez. This.
This. What? Cop
This?
out.
I know,
No, it's
such
okay.
a cop
It's okay.
out.
No,
I know.
You're fine.
Because this is like
But-
a culmination of everything. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like
yeah.
this is
I
like
feel like we're
us.
supposed to die after this.
Oh gosh.
Like
Well, who
you
knows where
said.
this goes? I know.
It all came
this-
to a head right here, and now it's over.
That's it.
No, no,
This
no.
is it.
No, this is just the beginning.
Exactly. This is the launching point.
stuff was the pre.
Well, you know what's cool is like butterflies mean metamorphosis, and I was like, that's very
Yeah.
symbolic. So
Yep.
our little icon with our podcast is a butterfly, and I was like, that is super symbolic.
Especially as we transition into life's
Yes.
different stages.
We're transitioning. Breaking news.
More at 11. Slapping
Exactly.
my paper.
I love slapping the paper. So what are your 3 then?
Payless. And then when we went to prom,
Oh my gosh, there's so many good stories, honestly. Okay, prom.
first of all, I thought it was really cool that I was your date.
Yes.
And I had short hair at the time, so I got compliments on it. They was like, I like your hair. I was like, oh, thanks. I'm trying to be revolutionary.
You were.
But yeah, but the ride home was very eventful.
We almost
because,
killed
yeah.
a mommy deer and a baby deer on our way home. This is how rural where we are.
Where it was in Oviedo at the time. Now you don't see that anymore because it's grown so much. But yeah, we almost.
It must have been super late at night.
It
There was like no cars on the
like
road.
Close to 2 a.m.
It was super late. We're driving home back to
Only
Oviedo.
Our baby girl selves on the 417.
Probably listening to crazy. Oh, another good story. The Whitney
The
Houston.
fog. It's the same. It's the same.
That was
night.
not the same night.
It wasn't the same night.
I don't know. It could
Everything
have
blends
been.
together.
It could have been the same night. Could have not been the same night.
Okay.
But yeah, it all blends together.
But yeah, the fog in Whitney Houston.
Yes.
As you try to soothe yourself.
So Alex lives on a very rural street. There's a lot of like land, like farming land, I
Yeah.
guess you would say.
A lot of acreage.
So, and there's like a little ditch, and there's just like, there's just not, so like fog collects really
Mhm.
easily on that road. So I was driving Alex home one night, and it was so funny with the fog. It was so dark and so scary, and we were already kind of freaked out. I don't know
Yeah.
why. And then all of a sudden, like perfect
You're like,
timing.
wouldn't it be scary if like fog came
then
over
it
the
was
road and
God's timing was like, and we were like, oh hell no. And then we had to crank on the Whitney Houston to calm ourselves down.
I apologize in advance for whoever.
Yeah, I feel like we're talking so loud, but we'll learn. We'll learn.
We're blowing their ears off. Now we're gonna go completely opposite. And so this is also gonna be the ASMR episode.
We also love ASMR.
Um,
We love
And then I'm just gonna look at my notes real quick. What was the other one? Because, and the cruise dark party.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the cruise in general,
Good. So
but-
for my 18th birthday, we went on a cruise. My family took
Was
me
that
on a
your
cruise.
18th birthday?
That was my 18th birthday, and then they said you can bring Alex with you, and I was like,
They're
yay,
so
awesome.
cute. I love your parents.
So then you came with us, and then in our little cabin on the cruise, we had a dark party with glow sticks. I'm telling you, we can have fun with nothing.
Nothing.
These are our
Nothing.
precious memories: is glow sticks, Payless, driving home from prom.
That was so funny, and we just got so sick because we
Oh
were
my
jumping
gosh.
around.
We're driving around on a moving boat. We're just like, woo, dark
Me
party.
being my first cruise, not knowing if I get motion sick and just dive headfirst into it.
Yeah, that was fun. And remember you went to California to visit me? That was
I
a really
did.
fun trip
That
too.
was
So what? Yeah, I moved to LA I lived there from 2012 to 2015. So 2012 to 2015. And then you visited right before we moved back, I think in the beginning of 2015, maybe? Because I think I had just gotten pregnant. I don't think I even knew I was pregnant, but I was pregnant when you guys were there because I remember feeling so sick.
Oh, now I feel bad. And then we went on a hike.
We went on a hike.
We went on a whole hike.
We went to Sequoia National. You and your hubby came to visit me and my hubby, and we went to Sequoia National Park, and we hiked up this crazy thing, and I just remember feeling so nauseous, and I was like, why am I sick? Why am I feeling so sick? And then I found out later I was pregnant. But yeah, it was so weird. I was like... so crazy.
I'm like, woo, we're having a fun time. And then we went swimming in the river afterwards.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah. And
those trees were literally amazing. I loved Sequoia.
Can still, like, the smell still lives with me to this day. It's such a nice smell.
So cool. And so Sequoias are the widest, right? And then redwoods, I think, are the tallest.
Yep.
So we saw the widest. And they had this, like, tree with, like, a tunnel. And the cars could drive under.
It was a good time.
It was
fun. I found my outside person there.
Yeah, it was super fun.
My nature girl came out.
Yeah, super
fun.
fun.
We stayed in the cabin.
Yeah, you stayed in the cabin. And then you and Danny, okay, you guys, I felt so bad when you had to ride your bikes, like, cross the city. Literally crossing Los Angeles on bike. I was like, why?
Girl, let me tell you, I literally was beginning riding bike at that point, and it was a thing called Spin Lister, where you can rent bikes from, like, people in the area for a period of time, and then obviously you give it back. But I was just starting to kind of, like, get into the hang of riding bikes, and we go meet the guy. I pick up my bike, and I'm wobbling, and apparently Danny and the guy are having a conversation. It's like, is she okay? And he's like, yeah, she's fine. And then, like, the traffic was ridiculous, and it was going to be, I don't know, like an hour and a half, 2 hour bike ride back. So he's like, hey, I can take you guys back, and I'm just 15 minutes up the road. And Danny was like, yeah, sure, whatever. We don't know this guy. And then so he gets on the bike that he brought, because he came in a bike, and he goes, let's go. And I kid you not, I have to go down a curb. I didn't want to get left behind. So I'm like, in the middle of traffic, dude, next to a bus. I was so scared.
That sounds awful.
I was so scared. The amount of adrenaline that was pumping through me.
Awful.
I could have moved the bus if I wanted to.
Oh my gosh.
But it was terrifying.
Oh my gosh.
I was terrified.
When I found out how many miles you guys rode on that bike, I was like, that's awful.
But it was fun. It lent itself to a really fun experience.
That's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it, because I would have been so mad.
Like, after was when
you look back, you're like, okay.
During, I'm like, but after.
We're torturing ourselves.
It's my husband. That's what he does.
So what we were going to do is play a game called Word Association, where I pick a random word, and we have to try to think of a funny story that we had between both of us.
Okay, then I'm glad you explained it, because I forgot already.
So let's do generate random word.
Run.
Have we ever had to do running?
I don't think we've ever ran to get their period.
Run to get your period?
No, ran, like we've ran together.
Oh,
period.
I was like, oh gosh.
No one's ever running to get their period.
I never run.
Unless
I hate running.
Unless you don't want to get pregnant.
Which I don't. I already have 2 children. I'm good. All right, run. I can't think of a good run word.
Run. Oh, I can.
Okay.
Remember when we went hiking, and then we had to, like,
jump over those logs?
Pick up where the ankles, they weren't ready.
Oh, we never have ready ankles, yeah. Our ankles are small, so even mine are small, and they're like, little twisted ankles.
That's the run I remember.
Okay, that's a good one. Let's go.
Candidate.
No.
That's not.
Well, let's not talk about politics. Maybe not episode
Diplomatic.
What is happening? Bad Bunny? Puerto Rican? You're Puerto Rican?
Yeah, no. Nope, I'm not going to say anything. Let's watch.
First watch. Breakfast. We like to go to breakfast.
You're like, first watch, breakfast. Get that out of your head, Alex, whatever it was. You're not good at this. Keeping it PC, PG. Stop.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to, like, watch. I don't know.
Watch.
Bird watch?
I mean, we're huge on Disney movies together.
Oh, yeah, we do like to watch Disney movies. This is so dumb.
We do like to watch. It's like Sesame Street. Word of the day. Watch.
Oh, gosh. Okay, yeah, we're big Disney fans. Yeah, we do. Oh, Fresh. Okay. Fresh photography.
That's your brand. Oh,
Fresh
well,
photography.
the
What?
next one, I'll wear the earrings.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. And my freshly handmade earring
I'm
company.
I'm cutting off. Don't look at me.
Your microphone is here.
I know. Oh, that's better.
Okay, another word or
I don't know. This word association.
essential?
You are essential.
You are essential to this world, to
this
this
world.
friendship.
Wow.
Essential oils?
Essential. Well, not to toot any horns, my horns especially. My name means savior of mankind. What am I supposed to do with that?
That's a heavy burden to
Yours-
hold. Mine?
Faithful one?
No. So
No.
No. Daniella is just the girl version of Daniel. So
Yeah.
Daniel means my judge is the Lord.
Oh.
None shall judge me other than the Lord.
Like you got like immunity. I'm here to save your life.
And I'm
your
like, don't
soul.
judge me.
Don't judge. No, you
No,
can't do
no.
it for me.
Don't do that.
Not for me. No, sir. No, sir.
So your hubby's Daniel. My brother's Daniel. There's too many Daniels.
Too many Daniels.
And
And then
my
I found
sister's
out,
married to a Daniel. There's a lot of. Oh, what else? You found out what? You have a
that
baby.
people like to. No, guys, breaking news. Also, fake news. Pregnant. No, that people call you Danny. I don't.
Oh yeah, some people call me Danny. It's weird how some people can't say Daniela, and a lot of people call me Danielle, which doesn't usually bother me. But I'm like, I've known you for 3 years. I'm pretty sure you should know my name is Daniela. But my friends from college call me Danis.
Danny. Okay, Danny's is okay.
Danis.
You said like the Latin flair.
Because
like
we're
Danny.
Latinas, you know, Danis.
That is true.
So I'm Danis to them.
Danny's.
But
No,
Daniela.
the when people call you Danny,
It bothers you?
That didn't.
Well, because your hubby's Danny, so it's like not right.
Hubby's Goose.
Oh, he's Goose?
I call him Goose.
Why?
Have no idea. And then I learned later that's from Top Gun.
I know. I was gonna say, is that a Top Gun
Yep.
reference?
Nope. Maybe I heard it in passing. Someone's like, "Hey, Goose," and I'm like, "Oh, I like that. I like Goose.
Goose. Danny's Goose.
I like it. He's Goose."
He doesn't act like a goose.
No,
He's the most non-silly goose I've ever seen.
but it works because he's like Big Daddy. He's top leader. So, right? Isn't that Goose in the movie?
Oh,
my gosh, I'm not.
I guess, but
Did you want to try the trivia then?
yes. Yes, let's do it. We're learning about each other and talking to
Things
each
that
other.
we should already know. Because
Let's try. We think we're gonna do good, or we never. I mean, we could do good, we could do bad. Let's
this
see.
could either make or break us.
Well, I know number one for sure. Go ahead.
Oh, dang, I told you the answer to that the other day.
You might know mine. Go ahead.
Wasn't it like an aqua, like turquoise?
So, what is my favorite color?
Turquoise.
Yes.
Okay.
And I know your favorite color is green.
Okay.
But is there a specific shade of green?
I like the sage,
Ooh.
but I love the emerald.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You got your ring?
Oh, I
You got
don't
your
have
ring?
it.
Oh,
I
you
don't.
have. Alex has the most beautiful engagement ring with gold and emeralds.
Frankincense and myrrh.
Okay, hobbies. Okay, your hobby. I would say your hobby is working out.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
like to get pumped.
Yeah. If I could flex in front of the camera, I would.
Next time. This is why you guys need to keep watching
Dang,
because.
all my clothes have sleeves on it. That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
No. Wait. Next
What is my hobby? What is my hobbies?
You love all things artistic.
Mm-hmm.
I see you always painting. Your watercolors are super pretty. It's because you're so very. I have to be very precise and exact. You're just like I'm
the opposite of
letting
precise and
it-
exact.
I'm letting it do its
I'm not a
own
perfectionist in any
thing.
way. Yeah, that's why I like watercolor specifically because you can kind of.
That's why I hate
maneuver it.
watercolors.
Oh wow!
For
that's
that reason.
So insightful of us. Wow,
We're learning so much from best friend trivia.
No, I love anything that can be like
Like very organic.
improvised.
Yeah.
I like improvised. Yeah, organic. Not like once I put this in, it's there forever. I don't like that. I like it to be
Yeah,
malleable.
no, I like it. That's it. Once you're there, you're there.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's your Enneagram? Oh,
We were
I forgot.
supposed to do
I think you were a 9, but I'm a 9. But I guess there can be lots of different 9s. 9 is a peacemaker. If anybody.
9 is a range.
9 is a range.
It's a spectrum.
There's a spectrum. We are on the spectrum for sure. What is the name of my pet? Okay, well, so
Oh.
Alex has 2 doggies, 2 wow wows. You have Finn and now Huckleberry.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
2 super cute, like, what are they? Rottweiler mix? No.
so-
no, green. German Shepherd. She has green dogs.
I have a little ill at the moment. No, so the term I've seen on the internet is Gerberian.
Gerberian? Okay.
Shepsky.
Oh.
I just call them Shepskys,
Okay.
but I hate Gerberian.
Gerberian. They're super cute.
Gerberian.
Whatever they are, they're super cute.
Finn is my handsome boy. Huckleberry is my...
Wild boy. You have one of each
Yeah.
in life. Like
Yeah.
my children. I'm just kidding. I can't say which is which. I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to put here.
Okay. How many siblings do I have?
So you have
You're like, I can't get this wrong.
Katarina, which is your little sister.
Mm-hmm.
You have Danny,
Yes.
or Daniel, I guess. Right? He's
Danny.
Daniel.
No. Daniel is really my sister's husband.
But he's not... Danny is
No,
just Danny?
He's Danny. Just like your Danny. He's Danny. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna say Danny and Daniel, and it's gonna be like you're gonna be like, who?
We're going to have to give them,
There's
like,
too many of them in our lives.
different... I
So yeah,
don't-
my little brother's Danny.
And then, because you're the oldest, so all of them are little brothers. So
Yeah.
Danny is the smallest or youngest,
Mhm.
and then Nick is the one after
Me.
you, which
Yeah.
is, yeah,
So I have 3 siblings. I am one of 4. We have a lot of people in our family.
yeah, yeah,
And you have 2 half brothers.
yep,
Mm.
yep.
I don't know if I can name them because
it's
it is
okay.
very
No,
hard.
well,
Jose.
Yes,
Yes.
because his government name is Hosiang.
And Joel. No,
No,
Joel.
no.
Joel. Okay.
You got it. I just realized they're both J names.
Yeah. Josue. Okay, so it's actually Josue
Yeah,
or Jose. Josue.
he
Joel.
goes by either because Hosiang is weird.
Gotcha.
I'm putting it out there. Weird. I don't care.
I think that was Josh's dad's name.
Oh, it's not weird. It's a good Christian name.
My husband Josh.
Oh,
So
okay.
lovely.
Well, it's not weird on him. How about that?
I know this one. Your birthday,
Yeah.
November 12th. Mine.
I thought you were gonna give me the year.
Oh, you want the
No,
year
no,
too?
you don't have. to.
1990.
Okay. And you're October 13th,
Yeah.
1989. So now you guys can do the math on how ridiculously immature we are at this
Actually,
age.
it's 88.
Oh, I'm thinking Danny. You're right, 88.
Yeah.
To do the
Danny's
math.
89. Yeah, we're old ladies over here.
We are so old.
Oh my gosh, no. When I have to give people my driver's license, now I'm like embarrassed that I'm old versus like showing, when you're young, you're like, I'm old
No.
enough. Now I'm like, I'm too old.
I'm getting mad because they're really looking at it super hard. And I'm like, look at the one. You don't have to go past the one.
There's
Once
a
you see
1
the
in
one,
my date of birth. I know.
Don't worry about it. Don't look at it so hard. I feel like they're looking at the picture, which is an awful picture because I just got the electrolysis done and my hair, no.
Yeah, I know. Being from the 1900s. We're from the 1900s. That just sounds old.
The late 1900s, okay?
The late 1900s, but still the 1900s.
Yeah, no. I just get frustrated because I'm like, what's taking you so long?
If you see a 1 in 9, it's
I
like, let's
could
move on.
literally be your mom, young mom. But
I know. No, seriously.
Yeah,
when I was talking to the was I in? I think I was in Target and I was buying something, and then the guy had to check my ID and he was like, I was like, isn't that weird? 1908 seeing 19 something, and he's like, yeah, I was born in 2004. I was like, oh my gosh, 2004. I'm like, I can't even right now.
I'm surprised you learned that or know how to talk. Baby
2004.
person.
I'm like, I remember 2004 so clearly. I'm
can't
like,
fathom.
I can't imagine this is a full-grown man talking to me that was born in 2004. I'm like, oh my God.
It's so awful.
Anyways, we're in our 30s. We're thriving. All right.
Depending, but yes, we're thriving. What star sign? Oh, do I even know your star sign? It's not something you talk. You
are a Sagittarius. No, you're the spicy one.
You're the spicy.
Whatever the sexual one
Are
is.
you Cancer?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a
Libra.
Yes.
Oh.
Which very much what was that?
That was your hint. I'm a pirate.
Oh, Scorpio.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I got it. Scorpio.
Yeah.
All I remember is you always tell me yours is the very sexual one.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Libras
You're
are
all about justice, equality.
I'm about balance.
Yeah.
And I don't know about justice, but I think it's more about like, yeah, balance and like, which also ties in with peacemaker, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But you're a peacemaker and you're spicy. You get the best of both worlds with Alex.
I don't. Again, I don't think so, but you're so nice to me. You're so good to me, Daniella.
Oh, I don't think you're going to know my answer for the next one. It says, do I prefer summer or winter? I'm going to say...
I mean, are you in between, though? Aren't you in between?
I am bi-season. I'm just kidding.
She goes both ways.
I go both. No, honestly, I know this is going to be shocking, but I actually love summer, which is weird because we're in Florida and it gets 90,000 degrees here, but...
I'm like fall, winter.
You're fall, winter, yeah.
I can't stand this heat.
Yeah. I was going to guess winter for you.
Yeah.
I was going to guess winter, but I actually love summer. It doesn't make sense because it gets so hot.
Summer
But
is so hot. I just want the tan. That's it.
I like summer things.
That's literally it.
Oh, you like the tan? SPF, everybody.
Am I an introvert or an extrovert?
I would say that you are, in your heart of hearts, an introvert.
Yes.
Even though you can come off, animated and excitable.
It's all a ruse.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
What am
I? You are. I feel like you are a more extroverted introvert.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yay, cookie for you.
You know me.
Yeah.
So yeah, like when I do those like personality tests, I always score extrovert.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm like a pensive or like internal extrovert. I don't know. Like I do internalize a lot and I do process things inside, but I get energy from being with people.
See,
so I think that's what the difference maker is.
Where the extra
do you get energy from being
oh no
by yourself?
I get so drained from being
I love being with people. I get energy. So I guess I'm an extrovert, but I can be quiet. I feel like I'm a quiet extrovert.
Yeah, you're not like
I'm not
me.
like a
fake it till you make it, bro. Yeah, no. I tried too hard sometimes. Number one phobia.
I'm gonna say yours is like snakes or something.
Mm-mm.
Spiders. Okay.
Cockroaches?
Man.
Who likes cockroaches though?
I don't have a phobia to any creatures, I wouldn't say. I think.
Oh, is yours an ideology? Because I'm not gonna guess that.
Sorry, my smoker laugh came out. An ideology? No.
Some people,
would say
like,
a phobia. Can a phobia be like being in deep dark water?
Yeah.
Okay, that would be my phobia. Anything water related, I think, would be my phobia.
It does have a name. It's
like scared of the ocean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, I could go on the beach and I can swim in the water, but like the idea of being like in deep dark water, or being like to me the scariest thing in the whole world would be like being on a life raft like in the middle of the ocean. Like that sounds terrifying.
I mean, a life raft, yeah.
Or just any.
Especially with those. You heard about them killer whales? I know I'm deviating.
And they eat people.
They are messing around with boats.
Oh my gosh.
Like now it's gonna. And the leader, her name is Gladys.
Wait, they named her? This is like a gang? A whale gang?
It's a whale gang. Look it up. It's a whale gang. Her name is Gladys. She's leading because apparently she was like hurt by like people. And she's vindictive, dude.
Bro.
She's vindictive.
Why did they name her Gladys? out of the
I think it makes it more menacing that they named her Gladys.
Gladys sounds like a cute little Hispanic grandma.
Not for a killer whale that's accosting boats.
Oh my gosh.
Terrifying.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk about Gladys
We will
later.
We will circle back to Gladys.
I did see a video of like these people on paddle boards, and they were like out in like California, and literally they were all looking at the whales in the water, and I don't remember what kind was it. Did you see that video? It was like a humpback whale or something?
Yep.
And it literally gulped them. Like if this was the people on the thing, he came out of the water,
Pinocchio
went
style.
Super Pinocchio, Jonah style. Like they went inside the whale.
Wow. What? Wait. I didn't think. I thought like maybe
eaten.
they.
Well, no, they weren't eaten, but they went in his mouth, and then he spit them out. But I have to find it. But it was like went fully.
How surreal that must be.
They came out of the bowl. Full Pinocchio style. So we need. So let's wrap up with one more question.
I don't know. What do you do? What you
Oh my gosh! I cannot believe we didn't talk about Backstreet Boys. That has
was
to be
super
one
notable.
Of that. Okay, let me change my list from earlier. That is on my number one. I'm gonna move Payless out. Remove, copy, right hand, copy, delete. I'm going to insert Backstreet Boys concert. Last year we went on to that awesome. Was it last year already?
Yeah.
Last
I
year,
got the
last
reminder
summer.
Yesterday or like 2 days ago.
Yeah, because it was almost exactly a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Tampa and we saw the Backstreet Boys, and it was the funnest thing of probably my whole life, honestly. I was just like so excited about it, and we were there together, and we were just like, I want it.
You were vibing so hard. I was just like, I'm just glad to be here. I mean, I was also vibing, but you were like, in it.
I was in it. It was a spiritual experience
for you.
I was loving it, and I was loving that everyone was kind of like our age, you know, and we were all just like living our teenage dreams. Oh, so great. And then seeing them, even though we were super far away, we saw them. We were like, so cute. And Nick Carter just looks so cute still. I love them. And remember, oh my gosh, Kevin. I was shocked. Kevin was
looking
sizzly. I never really liked like Kevin in the cutie way, and I was like, oh my gosh, Kevin.
See, tastes.
They're all cuties, but yeah, no, that was the funnest thing.
That was so much fun.
That was fun. Well, what can people expect from our show, Alex? What can we leave them with? A little last few words of encouragement.
On the spot. No, I mean, we're here to support each other. It's a community that we're trying to build, and it's going to be a journey with us, kind of exploring, obviously, our friendship and how we're gonna navigate the next part of it. How we're gonna go ahead and move into the future
and
together.
Welcoming our listeners in as our friends. Sometimes people might live in new cities, or maybe not, or maybe in a stage of life where you don't have close friends or girlfriends. This podcast to really be about encouraging you to reconnect with old friends, or make new friends and take that leap, because it is so hard when you're in your late 20s, 30s, any stage of life, 40s. I mean, honestly, it's going to be ongoing to just constantly be pursuing friendships, and that's what we really want to encourage people, is to pursue friendships, and because those things are invaluable. They're needed, and it's like one of the first things to go. It's essential.
They are essential.
That's how we bring it all back. So that's what we want this to be. We welcome you in as a friend, and we hope that you enjoy our friend conversations.
Thank you for joining us today
on the Soul Sister podcast.
Have a wonderful evening.
Friends, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Soul Sisters podcast.
Our heart is to bring this encouraging content to you, and we ask that you join us by following or subscribing wherever you're listening from.
And also, share this with a friend who would enjoy it.
We love you, and we'll see you again next week for a new episode. Besitos!